Wa
You know, brother, I love you. Peace be Allah. You know what I mean?
Peace and love, bro.
You know, see, Rod, you can put the shirt back on now, Rod. You know, but I'm gone, huh? Assalamu alaikum, man.
Wa alaikum salam, big guy. So shady. What's up? Drop bricks for that, bro. Drop bricks for that. Drop bricks for that. Drop bricks for that. I'm always gonna eat with my niggas. I never compete with my niggas. I never compete with my niggas. We too close to these streets. This shit dangerous. I respect that. That wasn't even staged, y'all. Free the real, man. Shout out to the men. Shout out to the big homie, man. Shout out to the big homie. Our city, DC. Shout out to the big homie, man. Go get you some our city gear, man. Shout out to the big homie. Nah, I ain't no big dog. I'm just a messenger. I ain't no big dog. I ain't no big dog. I'm just a messenger. You understand? I'm just an ambassador of the code. I'm just a messenger. You understand what I'm saying? This shit was here before me. I ain't nothing. I know one thing. If I was in Atwater and it was just me and SYKE and 20 other motherfuckers, I'd be cool with it. If it was me and Big SYKE against 20 other motherfuckers, I go back to back with them. Not about no tennis shoes. I'm talking about life and death. Can't read the crazy comments. So shady. You know what I mean? That's what real men do. I see them bricks up in here. I see the brick squad up in here. You know what I'm saying? I see the brick squad up in here. Yeah, that shit was fucking me up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My family keeps sending me that shit. That shit was fucking me up in the head. Brick squad. Can't have that shit like that out there like that. That can't be done like that. And we ain't gotta talk about it no more. But for sure. Okay, man, Jimmy Black. Free KG. Shout out to Jimmy Black. Shout out to Tone, man. Shout out to the city, man. The real niggas, man. The real niggas. Huckleberry, what's up? Y'all won't see that on the internet over and 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 loop. But that was hurting my heart. I appreciate that, SYKE. Shout out to Big SYKE, man. I appreciate it, man. Ain't nobody bigger than the code. It is what it is. Not me, not nobody. Not nobody. Not King Kong. Long live, man. You know what the fuck is up. Ain't nobody bigger than the code. Not me, not nobody. You funny. Man, respect, man. You better respect, man. Man, better respect, man. Alhamdulillah. I ain't the best. I ain't perfect. Everybody know I ain't perfect. Sometimes I grow up right in front of you, like a motherfucking child, like a child TV star. Put him on Luther King Bush. All right, cool. I take that. My head like that because I had a wave cap on. Free KG, nigga. You know what's up. Free the men. Shout out to our city, nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna take a shot. I'm gonna smoke a J to that. Our city, DC. Salute to the men. Ain't nobody bigger than the code. That's where that shit come from. Pretty B. Cold-blooded man. Shout out to Pretty B. And Miss Zulu was just sellies. Appreciate that. Go to DC Blacks on YouTube. It ain't even no goofy shit on there. You understand? It ain't no goofy shit on there. How you forget about a nigga like Tone? I be trying to get these niggas life through the phone. Yeah, man. I'm a matter of fact, I'm gonna give SYKE everything Ant gave me. I'm gonna give SYKE everything Ant gave me. It's a whole crowd for what SYKE talking about. That just ain't what I'm talking about. I wasn't no big old tough guy. What's up?
What's up? What's up,
What
Unc?
it do?
Ain't shit. Hey, just want to tell everybody Wednesday, man, pull up for that Secure DC bill in Southeast, man. They gonna have a lady over there, man. And that shit you and SYKE just did was honorable, man. We need more of that in the city.
Yeah, SYKE did that. I ain't know. I ain't know what was up. You know what I mean? So shout out to Big SYKE.
But we need people to, man, to pull up about that bill in Southeast, man. Wednesday, 6:30, Martha's Table.
Marcus Cable. Wednesday, 6:30.
Yeah. That everybody complaining about that bill. The lady pulling up Wednesday, 6:30. Pinto was pulling up 6:30. Y'all need to be there. Y'all complain about it. She gonna be there, so y'all make sure y'all there.
They
Get
said,
up
can you
on it.
explain? Can you explain the importance of the bill, Black?
Well, the bill really is a bill that's been created from what I've seen, uh, based off of her doing a tour, speaking directly from folks uh, who are now affected by crime. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in these type of communities where violence has been affecting us and crying out for resources for many years. But because now that crime is affecting other people, right, that don't look like us, right, it's now an issue where they turning that and trying to punish our youngins without even giving them opportunities or resources, so they won't be dealing with the things they dealing with, right? And so the bill is really it's taken away from folks being they have opportunity to get out on pre-trial. You know, they even was put something in place where they was trying to take DNA with folks who getting their first offense, or even if they got locked up and they have DNA on them. Also talked about recreations, uh, you know, young people, if they would commit a crime or something in front of the rec center, they'll get harsher penalties. But the reality is, we allow people that don't look like us to push a narrative in 2016 that say do away with dealing with young people when they were, you know, causing problems, or even pushing the defund the police. These the same people now pushing for that bill to be in place. You know what I'm saying? So we allow people to line us up. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know, until we start really taking bills and taking information serious, you know, they're gonna continue to run these plays. And the only way we can do it is when men do what y'all did today, put out, you know, small issues. You know what I'm saying? Because if all the men getting into it, who's gonna lead the households? You know what I mean? And so, man, I think young people should be held accountable, you know what I'm saying, in their households. That's why men like yourselves are important to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Also, young men should be held accountable in the schools as well, which wouldn't allow them to, you know, create bills like that. And then also these elected officials, man, that we vote for need to be held accountable. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's no way we got a $20 billion budget, and that budget only is for a year, right? And we go to law enforcement when we talk about addressing our kids. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about $20 billion gonna be spent in 1 year in the same city if you say we have issues with young people, and the only thing we turn to is law enforcement. You understand what I'm saying? So, for me, if we continue to sit back and allow officials to run our city, to create narratives, because of all the things that they talk about is only 1% of the youngest that's acting crazy in our city. 1%. But it's another 90+% of young people that's going to school, that's doing right, that's playing sports, that's going off to college. You understand what I'm saying? So we talk about beefs. Beefs is just a response to all the conditions we suffering from. You understand what I'm saying? You talk about beefs. You talk about 2016. You talk about 10, 20 years of communities being torn down, no rec centers being open. You talk about displacement. You talk about homelessness. You talk about disparities. You talk about schools being closed. You talk about chancellors being changed. You talk about council members with broken promises. You talk about men, it's real men like yourself, Tone, the men that's coming home, Tony Lewis seniors, the guys like that, been put away 20, 30 years ago, that broke the households, that broke the mentality, that broke the principle, that broke the morals. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about now, we going to address young people that's 14 and treat them like they men and throw them away. Come on, man. They put drugs in the streets, and that was our way to survive. But now they put guns in the streets, and that's the same thing as to survive. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no money and no education now. See, back then, y'all hustlers went to school. You know what I'm saying? We don't have hustlers of today because they put them away for 20 to 30 years. But you talk about 20 billion being spent in this same city that you talk about locking kids up and punishing them for us, the village, not doing our part. You know what I mean? So I think Wednesday, Pinto need to really hear from us. Your council members that you voted for or that you told people to vote for need to hear from us. And the same people that get paid for working with young people should be the same people that's fighting for young people. You can't say I'm speaking up for young people and get paid, and then when they're trying to put the young people away, you know where to be found. It just don't make sense to me. But you either at the table or you on the table. So I'm just trying to figure out where we at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
I
say
get it.
they men. Everybody say they big homies, but when I was down at the Wilson building where we needed to show up, I didn't see those same people. But when they talk about money coming out, the line is like the go-go or the mics are coming out.
I saw you. I saw you, Jim. You was in the front row, sitting there beside a female. You was
Uh-huh.
at the end seat. I was right behind you.
Yeah, I was right there. That's my mother.
Yeah, I saw you sitting there. I ain't want to disturb you. I had rolled out.